What's up, sports bettors? Alex here, and we are going to be going through the best early player prop bets as sportsbooks start to post player prop odds for Game 5 of the NBA Finals. So I have a bet on my boy Jason Tatum, who put up 11 rebounds in Game 4. And the pick I'm rolling with is Tatum over 6.5 rebounds in Game 5 as well. So as sportsbooks start to release player prop odds, you can see there's a pretty big line discrepancy between every other sportsbook and FanDuel, right? DraftKings is pricing this at minus 145, FanDuel minus 122. Pinnacle, the sharpest sportsbook in the world, they're pricing this at minus 154. So lots of value in being able to get Tatum over 6.5 rebounds at minus 122. And if you quantify that mathematically, the profit margin is 2.22%. So let's go ahead, let's lock it in. Great bets don't last forever. And I definitely don't want to miss this because it already ticked from minus 122 to minus 124. So let's go ahead. We'll see how much they give me. They're going to give me a max wager of 248.10. So I'll go ahead and I'll hit that. So again, as a sports bettor, you never know when the best bets are going to occur, right? This bet on Tatum, I can almost guarantee you this amazing line on FanDuel with a 2.22% profit margin, it's not going to be around forever, right? This bet's going to move. And if you weren't on it initially, then you're not going to be able to get it closer to game time, right? As action comes in, as lineups change, all the odds are shifting around on sportsbooks, and great lines don't last forever. You can already see that FanDuel moved this after I bet it from minus 124 to minus 140, right? This is what I mean when I say great bets don't last forever. So you need to be checking OddsJam frequently, the positive EV page, hitting refresh to get in on the best opportunities. So FanDuel's already like, dang, you got an amazing bet. We're moving this to minus 140. So again, you can see the profit margin, the percent, is on the top row, 2.22% profit margin. So if we scroll along, what you can see is the bet is going to be highlighted in bold. The profitable bet will be bolded. Jason Tatum over 6.5 rebounds, minus 124 on FanDuel. Sharp, mathematically profitable bet. The true odds are minus 130. So this true odds is essentially you just take the market on Pinnacle, the sharpest sportsbook out there, and you put it into a no vig fair odds calculator. So they had the over, now I got to go back down. They had the over minus 154 for over 6.5. That's what the sharpest sportsbook is telling us. And they had the under 6.5 rebounds at plus 115. Again, sportsbooks imply win rates for bets through their odds. If something is minus 200, the sportsbook thinks it's more likely to hit than if it's minus 150, right? If something's plus 900, it's a big underdog. The sportsbooks don't think it's likely. So what you can do with the no vig fair odds calculator, which is a very important calculator on OddsJam, is put in the both sides of the market, right? So the over and the under, and it will tell you the fair price, the true odds, the zero vig odds, as well as the win probability for your bet. So my bet on Tatum is hitting 56.59% of the time. We're betting it at minus 124, and we staked 248.10. So our bet has 553 in expected value, which is exactly what we see here with slight differences due to rounding. So again, as a sports bettor, it's all about getting the best odds, right? You have to be getting the best line. If you're not getting great lines, you're not going to make money, right? So you can see if you're betting the Celtics plus 134 on FanDuel, when DraftKings is giving you plus 140 and they're both in your state, you're screwed, right? You have to be getting the best line. It's all about the odds. And even though these differences seem pretty small, we've gone through this example before, but if you go 50 and 50 betting at plus 105 odds with a $250 unit, you're going to be up $625 in profit. If you go 50 and 50 at minus 105, you're going to be down $600. So the 10-cent difference between betting at plus 105 and minus 105 over a sample of 100 bets is basically a $1,200 difference in profit. So you always have to be getting the best possible odds. It's critical if you want to be a serious sports bettor and make serious profits. So book a call with us. You can click the links below. Let me know your thoughts on this prop. You fading Tatum, you rolling with him in Game 5 back in San Francisco, and let's make some money.